this game I'm excited for. Dude, this game, holy shit. This looks fucking amazing. Oh, this is too long. But this is so fucking cool. You know, wait, let me show you something before that, why I'm excited about this game. So one of my favorite movies of all time is Mad God, right? This movie. Like looking at the world and everything, when you just like this. I feel like especially the earlier parts. Like with this guy, how he looks. And he's like walking through this fucked up world. And you get like these war scenes here. This, keep that in mind. Now let's watch this.
So, here's the deal. These past few months, we've had an outpour of positive reception from you guys around what we're creating. And we really want to get that game out to you sooner.
Okay, we will watch that video after. Let's watch the gameplay trailer. That is some commentary by the developers.
War, famine, destruction, death. The year is 20XX. Welcome to the future.
You saw that already? Messed up world. These guys look like
sci-fi tactical survival horror shooter that takes place in a future where massive armies are skinning the bones of our once beautiful Earth.
You see the parallels here? You see why this game looks cool to me? It looks like fucking Mad God.
You are a scavenger, lovingly referred to as a scav. Within this combat ecosystem, you assume the role of looter and survivor. Trapped between two warring military factions of the future, each with their own objectives. Outgunned, undersupplied, and constantly under attack, you must rely on cooperation and cunning to survive even minor enemy contact. Situational awareness is...
Dude, with that eclipse, it looks so fucking cool. You know, I'm not into guns that much, but this setting sells it to me. It just looks that fucking cool.
Only kill what you can loot and get away with. Every time you open fire, you are ringing the dinner bell. Make it worth it.
What does banner combi in? But I don't know what you're typing there. What does that mean? It's not German.
Refugees seek shelter here, and they choose your level because you have one of the few things that matter. Water.
Water.
Traders,
Water.
And allied mercenaries that have your six. If you want to survive, you'll need to pick up jobs from the two warring factions. Be smart about the jobs you take. The more Constantine, the more heavy units they will deploy, and the more dangerous it becomes.
This game just looks so fucking cool.
The more jobs you'll get, and the longer you'll keep everyone alive. No one gets by in this world all on their own, so don't be afraid to help others when you can. Donation stations are made available where high-level vets can share gear with low-level baby scavs.
Baby scavs.
Wants to. Here you can customize your rig.
Dude, it's like Outlast trials.
Pneumatic jump allows you to quickly traverse rough terrain and reach hard-to-get drops. Turrets allow you to shred, at least for a short time. And scanners allow you to scout ahead to plan your route.
This is pretty fucking cool. It's like an extraction PvE horror game. Or like they call it horror game, but it looks like an extraction shooter, but co-op.
So spec accordingly. Once you're kitted up, it's time to enter the macro city of Lost Age.
And the music is amazing.
Megastructures meant to house millions lie vacant, while automated underground factories churn out war machines by the minute. As the war rages and destroys the world by day, AI-driven machines nicknamed
AI?
Deddo
Holy
be
shit.
killed by night.
That's the future.
Recovery units stalk the streets, dragging the wounded and the dead.
But this, oh my god, this is so fucking cool. You have like these realistic things like tanks, you know, you have like the human element, and then this unhuman stuff. It's so unnerving. It's so good,
to be
this
harvested for
combination.
their organs. Learn your surroundings.
Like, it is like human made, I think. It's not supernatural stuff, but like machines and shit. But machines evolved so much that it's not even recognizable. You can kinda guess it, like with the Jesus on the cross things here. But it's like sci-fi horror.
And maybe you can make it out alive.
It looks fucking amazing. I'm so excited for this game.
Every job has rewards.
I'm not even, you know, again, I don't even like shooting games that much, or like guns and all that. It's not that interesting to me. But also, I said the same thing about horror games a few years back when Outlast Trials came out, that I don't like the run and hide games, but by now Outlast Trials is probably one of my most consistent games I've been playing in the last few weeks, months since it came out, and that is a run and hide game. So this game, just by the setting, could be my Outlast Trials into the extraction shooter genre.
Consequences. The details matter. Make sure to dig into the intel thoroughly before heading out. Missions may include.
But also I like
sabotaging
PvE
faction
more and
facilities,
co-op
collecting
than
debts,
PvP.
And good
And oh
old-fashioned
my god, as a
MVPs.
Berserk fan,
Collecting debts.
you cannot look at this and be not interested. Like with an eclipse. Oh my god, it looks so fucking
And good
cool. I just
old-fashioned
repeat myself, but
MVPs.
it just it's awesome.
No matter how easy you think the job is, don't get complacent. Things can change at the drop of a casing.
It's got these Metal Gear kind of things, but super cursed.
If by some chance you find something of real value, you will be hunted. And the factions will send bosses that far exceed your fire team's capabilities. Take note of their weaknesses and plan your strategy to take them down. Even fully geared, it will require coordination, teamwork, and a bit of luck. There are only 3 types of scavs: the fast, the smart, and the dead. So don't be ashamed to retreat if the fighting gets too hot. Remember,
It also looks like a very hard
just a few
game,
men and women running around in the dark
and I like that.
with half-empty magazines.
When games are not directly made to make you win, where you have to, you know, earn that victory. You have to earn the extraction. I like that stuff. It looks amazing. Also, this is an interview with a dev, and I watched a little bit of it on an Asman reaction or something. So I wanna watch the full thing. It's 5 minutes. After that, we will. Oh, it's almost getting late. Okay, after this, we will play some Outlast Trials and check out the newest event. I have to do some dailies.
So, here's the deal. These past few months, we've had an outpour of positive reception from you guys around what we're creating, and we really want to get that game out to you sooner. That's why we're diving right into early access on September 24th, 2020.
That's next week.
And a heartfelt thank you to everyone who participated in the beta. The team has been rocking around the clock to incorporate a ton of the feedback you guys gave us, and we can't wait to share the progress. Now, I don't believe anyone should have to pay more than 50 USD for a game, and if you want to support the team above and beyond the initial price point, that is awesome, and we really appreciate it. There will be a special edition with the game's soundtrack and Jason's awesome tunes. But that should be your choice, based on how much you guys dig the game. So the Forever Winter is going to be $27 at early access.
Nice.
There will be 0 pay-to-win solutions. You will earn your gear via skill or luck, and
Massive W.
you will not be able to buy your way into Nirvana. You will never be charged for a new character, because that's the way it should be when you buy a game. You will not be charged for maps, guns, additional quests, new bosses, and more. That nickel and diming shit is for the birds. We
Ooh,
will charge for skin
shots
packs,
fired.
and any sales there will go to supporting the character team and allowing us to make even more baller characters in the future. Now, why do all this? I fondly remember a time growing up in the 90s when you could go to CompUSA and buy a boxed copy of Command & Conquer, Giant Citizen Kabuto, or KK&D for $50 or less and be set for months. I'm really hoping we can get back there. Now for the roadmap. We really respect what the homies did with Ready or Not.
But also, you know, I hope it works out that they can make enough money to support future development of the game. Because that is the problem, you know, it is admirable that they want to do the, you buy the game and you get everything. But we'll have to see how many people are incentivized to buy the deluxe edition for the soundtrack and what was like an art book, which is great. I like stuff like that. I always get the deluxe edition for like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, because I want the art book and the soundtrack, which is not as enjoyable on Steam because it's only digital. For example, I still have the Dark Souls 1 limited edition, the little book, and the music. I have that here next to me on my shelf. That stuff is great. It just doesn't hit the same on like a digital level as if you would have it. Amazing little book and CD.
Having the balls to release Greybox
I hope it works out.
map lineup was incredible. So we're taking a page out of their book. We will give you one work-in-progress map early, so you guys can scope it out, have some fun, and hopefully give the team some super helpful feedback, so we can make them even more kick-ass when they drop fully.
That's pretty nice.
Taking it one step further, we want the community to get a chance to vote on which bosses and which features we bring online first in our post-launch plan. Anyone who bought the game will get access to an exclusive channel in our Discord. There, you will be able to vote on what or who drops next. The art team.
That's also pretty nice. That is what the RuneScape Classic or like the old school RuneScape team is doing, where they offer you like four different ideas on things, and the community can vote on it in game. Even like there's a little poll station that's pretty cool. Gamify the thing. So that's nice.
512 broke our backs to make sure we planned months in advance to give you guys the post-apocalyptic road trip you deserve. And if the game does well, shit, we want to bring this art style to entirely new environments in the future. It's going to be a wild ride. Now
Dude, this art is amazing.
Regardless of how many people play, you will always be able to play with your friends locally and via peer-to-peer hosting.
That is fucking great. I remember a time where you would be like, peer-to-peer, oh no, it doesn't even have servers. By now, all these big companies can't even be bothered to make their games working, to the point where like, just give me peer-to-peer back. Just let me connect with my friends directly without these wonky ass, crashing ass, DDoS attacking ass servers. Man, great to hear that I have an option to play with my friends whenever I want.
Learn from the nightmares some of our industry colleagues have gone through this past year. So that means no infinite loop matchmaking bugs, and no flooded servers where you can't jump into what you just bought.
Yes.
We did this so that no matter what happens, when you buy our game, you can jump in and rock and roll, even if it's...
Also, it's future-proof with that. Even if that game doesn't do that well, and the developers have to let go. As long as this game is on Steam and is running on the Steam servers, you can connect with peer-to-peer. That should just always work at that point if they don't have to provide separate servers. I think Steam can be used as the head server to connect that peer-to-peer, and that's about it. After that, it's just your 2 PCs or 4.
Solo. If you want to reach out to the dev team, hit up the Discord. There's a ton of homies in there that love Grimdark just as much as we do. Now on a more somber note, these past few months, we lost Spec Ops The Line, Project Boundary, and now they are shutting down the Battlefield 3 servers. The reality is, in the never-ending quest for profit, they are closing the gate on some really special games that inspired us. Games cost more now to develop than they ever have, and that means risk mitigation is priority 1, 2, and 3. And remember, it's not their fault. They're a product of their environment.
Oof.
And that's why this year has been so inspiring. To see other crews breaking out of that
They're
muck and
taking
bringing
shots,
magic.
man.
One ammo belt.
I'm here for it.
Lastly, words cannot express how much we appreciate your support.
Oh my god, the scenery, the art, everything about this looks so fucking good.
People from
I
all
can...
nations and all ages have reached out. Just to say, thanks for going there and handling the subject with the care and energy it deserves. This means we're not alone in hoping we see a new kill zone, a gritty battlefield, maybe a new commanding.
Bro, I completely forgot about Killzone. Man, I love these games. Killzone was fucking badass. It was so cool. What happened to that? Also, Resistance. What happened to Resistance, man? I played with a friend. That was... Oh my... What happened to these games, man? Where are they?
And conquer title that's not a bloody mobile game. But if the response to what we're
More
building
shots.
is any indicator, maybe they will find the guts to bring those games back
Ooh.
the right way. And in the meantime, we'll see you guys in the Wasteland on September 24th, 2024. Cheers.
I'm excited for this game. I'm super excited. It is not my genre at all. Like shooters, extraction, not my thing. But it looks like such a... First of all, art style, top tier. Like absolute triple S. It reminds me of Mad God. If you haven't seen that movie, watch it. It's a bit weird. It's worth. Masterpiece. And the developers seem genuine about this. And I just hope that... And they have a pretty good humor. I just hope it works out for them. I will definitely get this game when it releases. I'm very excited. I want to give this game a chance. Again, it looks amazing, but it's not my type. But it looks so cool. I wanna like it. Anyways, I think I'm done with just yapping. I've been yapping for like 2 hours now.